Hi everyone, this is Ellen with the Blue Valley EdTech team, and tonight we're going to be talking about digital breakout EDUs. Earlier this week, I had a conversation about breakout EDUs with the box, and like the box version, digital breakouts, students are trying to escape from a locked Google form. So all of their resources are on a website, and they're looking for the locks for the Google form, which we're going to look at here in just a moment. And I apologize if you can hear my dog shaking in the background. He's wanting a little bit of attention. Okay, so we're going to start by going to the Breakout EDU website, going to breakoutedu.com/digital. In here they have so many great resources already for us to create these digital breakouts. As you scroll down, you can see there's a number of games with descriptions and difficulty levels. In the top part, in the top paragraph, you can see where it talks about the difficulty levels and who they recommend them for. There is no one size fits all, so we encourage that you preview them, look at them to see what might fit your class needs. Something to keep in mind with digital breakouts is we do not have answer keys, and that's part of Breakout EDU's philosophy is that the teachers do not have to always have all the answers. And so when we don't have all the answers, it really helps us to be authentic in showing students that no one person possesses all of the knowledge. So if you're looking ever for an answer key, you will not find one, and that's intentional with that idea behind it. So we're going to look at Catch the Bus, which is a K-5 breakout, which I think is a really great one for first-time players. If you're a K1, K2 classroom, you'd play this in a whole group. But if you were 3rd grade through 5th grade, they could play this individually or in partners or small groups. So as I had said, there is no answer key. I am not going to go through where all of the clues are in this one or what all the answers are, because that would then be essentially giving you all the answers. But I just want to show you a few features. Every digital breakout will have a story, just like the Breakout EDU box. They're also all going to have a Google form that's been embedded into the website where it has their lock. So as you can see in this Catch the Bus digital breakout, we have the 4-digit number lock, a 7-letter word, which has to be typed in all caps for it to work, a 6-directional lock with the key on how to input that, as well as a 4-color lock code, and you can see how you would put that in there. Then when students were done, they'd click Next, but they'll get some feedback along the way. So let's say after they looked through our site that they thought that the 4-digit number lock was 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll see that this is turned red and it says still locked because the form has been programmed to give them that feedback. So that tells them that they are not correct and they need to keep trying. The asterisks mean that they're required, so they have to answer all 4 correctly before they can officially break out. So let's keep looking at some other things offered in this breakout. They have an image here. They have another image down here. Okay. I do want to show you one of the clues. You might notice up here how these letters are in purple. Sometimes they're in blue, but I had clicked on this earlier today, which has made it purple. And when I click on that, it's taking me to another page. It's giving me another clue. And then from here, as a student, I'm having to figure out what's this clue for? What's this going to help me with? And so I'm reading through it, and I see that there's another link. So if I click on this link, let's try that again. It's taking me to a Google form where now it's asking me questions about what I'm reading. So I'm using skills that I'm learning in class. I'm having to be creative. I'm having to think critically. I'm having to talk to my group and communicate about what we're finding. And we have to collaborate, we have to work together. So those 4 C's are definitely in play in the digital breakout as well. So I'm going to go back to the main page. I am going to show you one of the locks, just so you can see what it looks like when it's correct. So let me check my answer here. Yep, okay. And you can see that it's taken out that red box saying that it was still locked and that this must be the correct code. But I still have to answer my other 3 codes correctly before I can break out. Okay. Something when you're evaluating a breakout to play into your classroom, make sure that there isn't anything that is blocked for our students with the filter. So elementary, middle school teachers, as you know, YouTube videos are blocked at this time. So you would then want to download that video and save it in a different way so students could then view it. So we have workarounds. I can help you brainstorm those. If a Google form's not working correctly, we can work around. So don't let that steer you away from trying one, but just know that you want to check that so there's no surprises when they're going through it. So you can always contact me. My name is Ellen. My email is ejarden@bluevalleyk12.org. You can find it on our website. So let's go back to the Breakout EDU webpage. And I'm going to close out of a few tabs here. And I want to show you a few more features. So if I scroll back up, I can email the creators if I have any questions. They are awesome. There can be a good resource. There's also the digital sandbox where there are other games. And I have to tell you, I worked with some 8th graders who played Stop the Rumble after reading The Outsiders, and they were hooked. They were engaged. They were asking without any prompting, can we go get a copy of the book? Can we go get our notes? So they're going back and being great readers, things we want them to do. And they were having fun. They got a kick out of how Pony Boy, one of the characters, has a Netflix account. It was hard. This one was a really hard breakout, but they did great. And after we talked about it at the end, out of the, 100+ students who did the breakout, only a handful wouldn't do it again. Okay, so they found it challenging, but they got a lot out of it. And they didn't all break out, which was okay, but some of the students then went home and spent their own time cracking the codes. So that's just another breakout that I've had personal experience with and have seen some awesome things from students. So back on the main page, in the Sandbox where you can search for more, and then they have Build Your Own, and they have so many resources and it keeps expanding. Every time I come back to this page, there are more and more. So here underneath the topics, as you can see, I've gone to a few of them recently. They have videos on how to make the lock form, how to format a Google site, how to make a jigsaw planet, which makes a picture into a digital puzzle piece that they put together, and then it can give you a clue. So they recommend Google Sites, and you might know at this time Blue Valley does not have Google Sites open to teachers. So we have a few options. You can use Google Sites on your personal Gmail if you have one, and then when you publish it to the web, you can just use that web link for your students. Or you can use a Wix or Weebly, which are website creators that we have tutorials on our website for. So again, if you're interested in making one, reach out to me. I can help you get started and think through those ideas. Then this is what I was so excited to see, where all these resources, they have 2.5 pages down here of websites. Let me scroll so you can see that. A resource linked with what it can do. So if you want to make a fake receipt, you can go to this website to make a fake receipt to put into your breakout. If you want to make, there were so many good ones. Generate and translate messages to and from Morse code. Okay, I mean, there's so many great options on here. Writing text upside down, that you can create some really great breakouts. I know I keep saying that. I get excited about breakouts because I can see what they do for our students, and they're engaged and they are working in incredible ways together. So these are a lot of resources for you here. Again, you could use your personal Gmail to create a Google site or a Wix or Weebly website. That's all I have for you tonight. If you have any questions, feel free to always reach out to us at Blue Valley EdTech. We're here to help you. Have a great rest of your evening. Thanks.